Turn it on. Is all BCSS in yet? Nope, no one BCSS is in yet. Here, let me try and fix this. Why is it not capturing the screen?
Jeff thinks it's Icebox.
Jeff thinks it's Icebox?
Did anyone ban Icebox?
No one picked Icebox nor banned it, I don't think. Oh wait, no, yeah, it's Icebox, yeah.
Icebox not split?
I did it wrong.
Who's Twitter bug 10FN?
I have no clue. It says Riot ID does not exist? What the? Oh, okay, they're joining through that way, okay. Here, what if I switch my OBS to my Valorant? Actually, that's not helping. Wait, who is that?
I don't even know.
I don't think they're registered.
Well, they're not on the
yeah, they aren't.
Player database.
Who is that?
No idea. They changed their name. They were supposed to tell people.
Fix the graphics. He said I'm trying to stream Val, but I'm not. I should be on this screen. Is it still offline for me right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Nope. No, it's good. I refreshed. We're good.
It's back to the funny little screen that says
MOS Sweat Squad versus
okay,
BCSS Wildcats. Estimated start time of 1900. It's just 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Where is the rest of the funny team, and who is Bugson? Is BCSS in? There's only 3 people of BCS in. How long am I allowed to let them wait again? He didn't put that in the rule book, so they can wait till tomorrow. Actual 2v5 moment. Holy shit, it's a Radiant player. Buff Akali, please. Yeah, that is a person. That's Reagan. What the was that? Wait, did Jeff respond to me? Okay. Well, I'm only supposed to let them wait 15 minutes after match starts, so they need to get their team ready. Well, they need to get 5 in the next 1 minute, or I have to kick them out of here. He said my OBS is still broken. Oh, is it because I keep switching tabs and then it breaks everything? There. Okay, well, I can't open Valorant if it's gonna break my OBS. Do they have 5 people yet? Oh my god. I left the oh my god, I didn't know I
Yeah, you did.
left. Okay. Did they is there 5 people yet? The
There's
OBS.
4.
Okay.
2 of them have different names than the original database. I'm trying to figure out who they are.
Yippee! I love that so much. Well, they get a minute before I call raps and they lose the game.
Okay, maybe we should tell them that.
Yeah, let me.
You go ahead, because you're actually rough here.
I'll give them 1 more minute, because I forgot to tell them that.
Chrome.
It is that
MOS
monitor
quality.
capture. I'm actually being trolled by Jeff right now. God damn, it's still broken. They're allowed playing 5v4.
That's insane behavior.
Okay.
Okay, looks like we're gonna be starting it.
Let me make sure my Valorant does capture it. Here, can you check the stream and make sure that the Valorant's getting captured right now?
It's gonna be a few minutes behind.
Okay, MOS is
I
on.
will leave it up when you're
Okay,
ready.
I'm starting now.
Yep.
Well, the first map is Ascent.
Alright, going into first map here, best of 3 in the Group A Match 2 of the NEVL Championships 2024. A bit of a late start today, we're about 16 minutes. And we're unfortunately playing a 4v5. Rest in peace BCSS, couldn't get a 5th. But at least we are starting the game now. We're already seeing a few agent locks. Double Sova, we've got double Initiator on the side of Moss Crop. Jack, how are you feeling going into this match?
I think everyone's just playing the same Ascent comps as normal. Except one team's just missing an Initiator.
Yep, doesn't surprise me, honestly, but, Double Omen, it's gonna be a pretty basic game. I've got Jeff in my DMs telling me the stream is broken, but it's 3 minutes behind, so really, does he, know what he's talking about? Not really.
Let me reply to him.
Alright, waiting on the final locks, it looks like the teams are just going to be talking out strategy, waiting the timeout before starting. Let's talk strategy then. Jack, what are we expecting to see in this map?
What we were expecting to see. Oh, wait a minute. That is not the right button. What we expect to see in this map. I think it's just going to be a lot of aim duels coming out of BCSS. They don't really have a good initiator to really push them onto site with flashes, so Reyna's going to have to do that a lot for them. It's just going to be a lot of seeing how well they can play off of each other compared to a full team of 5.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult one for sure. I mean, it's going to be difficult for them to get aggressive, really, because they have the Reyna and the Jet, but getting into sight, it's going to be quite difficult. They don't have the numbers advantage. They'd have to get a few picks before that even happens, so it's going to be a tough one for sure, but I think it will probably come down to how strong the defense is.
It looks like they want to do a B hit early this time.
Yeah, pretty standard round 1 stuff, I'd imagine. Can you stream?
Is the stream still broken? Let's see. Let's see if
can you
Jeff
stream
is
on
still
Discord so I can...
Oh, wait, I'm not streaming on
press the
Discord?
correct
Funny.
Yeah, you have to stream it to me so I can see it.
There.
Thank you. Much appreciated from the production team.
Yeah, I blame all of this on Jeff. I was given 5 minutes of trading.
Nearly pushing from Twitter Bug10 with the splash. Quickly running up B main. That turret's gonna slow them down just a little bit.
And Jets in Boathouse, closed door.
Quickly, BCSS are getting onto site here. And Nathan, he's just waiting outside the smoke. He's ready for a pick. But people, so many of them, bunched up in market. Nathan's gonna fall. Stairs, trades are coming out. It's now up to the Reyna alone in main. And he's gonna get picked off very quickly by the Moss Crop defenders.
That was a really clean retake. Also, they really just pinched them. One was flank, I think 3 was market, and 1 was CT. The BCSS didn't really have any space to hold.
They didn't have any space to hold, and they really didn't have the util to deal with it or the manpower. I think this 4v5 is probably going to be a lot tougher than we suspected for them.
Yeah, it does seem that way. But maybe with better guns and the Reyna getting some confidence, they can really do some damage.
Well, we can hope so. Looking more like a standard setup now. We've got the Sova over towards A site. Looking like they forgot the spike and spawn, actually.
It looks like MOS really likes the 2-2-1 setup, leaving the KJ by themselves on B.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard fight in mid. That KO knife is gonna come out and knock a few people away, but Sova darts from both sides being used.
They've walked
Reyna's
into
just
B main.
waiting in B main. Slowly they're walking out, executing. They know that Molly was broken. Sova drone's gonna come out and Twitter Bug10's gonna get a quick one on Lou, but E will make him fall.
Spike down B.
It does look like they are on site though.
Benito is pushed up here, very close, ready to get the trade on Mugi. And now Xenoc
It's not over.
falls.
It is
not
very
over
not
yet.
over. A 1v1 Spectre
Doesn't know where
versus
to look.
Sheriff.
Huxted's ready to just spam through whatever. So much time left in this round and a close fight about to happen, and
my
it's not
God.
over yet. Gets the one tap.
These aim battles are going to be very important to their win.
Alright, a bit of more of an even score on the board. It's gonna be really good for their money. BCSS here desperately gonna try and hold on to any single round that they can get, because ultimately they will need it. Though that player down is going to be a huge anchor for them.
It does seem like this A stack is happening, and BCSS is walking into A right now.
Yeah, it's almost a perfect read. Nathan's drone going in, and that KO knife is gonna scan out a few. Dart's already spams through the smoke, and Nathan's getting ready for that dart, but they're not going to execute off of it.
They're just grabbing orb and playing it slow, trying to bait out some
Everyone is
util.
bunched up here. Bomb will go down,
But the
and
push
the defenders know that there's a bomb nearby. KO Flash just barely doesn't get Nathan. And he picks up 2.
Enemy remaining.
Spams through, Nathan gets 4!
BCS does bring
Absolutely
it back.
amazing.
I think BCSS is really just abusing playing it slow, just slowly walking up, trying to get picks, and just playing all grouped up and bunched together and shooting walls and just taking gunfights.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like if they continue to play that way, things might be going well for them. But Xenoc does have an operator ready at the start of this round. Possibly might pick out that Omen if he pushes this A main here.
That Sova drone
Coming
will
out, they're
clear
just gonna
him.
back up just a little bit. Try not to get spotted out with that op. Hux will break the drone for him. Trying to go back around. Xenoc knows that the Omen is here. He can hear him. Just barely trying to take an angle and help out his teammate in mid. Op is going to miss the shot and he's going to get traded. Huxted eventually now the only one on site, and he's fighting for his life in spawn. 5 HP left. And now it's just up to Nathan, all alone in mid. He does have bombs, so I believe he can make something work, but that operator did fall. And it's only a 4v1. We know he can get a 4K, and KO's super low HP. That knife will scan him out. That's going to force him to move.
Now all 4 are coming to aim at him.
He does get 1, but is instantly traded out. Brings the scoreline up to 2-2.
Good teamwork from MOS.
Yeah, absolutely a great call there to stay still and don't push and get the trades, because they were absolutely, you know, just playing numbers there.
Did they get the op?
It looks like we won't be seeing an op going into this round. It's possible they may have decided to not pick it back up just to make sure that BCSS would not have a chance there with the op.
Mr. Vitron always coming out. Clearing A main, getting that jet tagged. They do get paranoid at A main. Jet's playing dice. Dashes onto Jenny and does get the
Mugi's
first
gonna
pick.
pick him up. That
scan.
scaling dart will scan him. Few trades coming out. Door's gonna get broken very quickly. Oh, and he's gonna fall to the Sova dart. Twitter Bug 10 picks up the reverse kill, and Benito kills Nathan on Heaven. All alone now, Twitter Bug 10. Omen gonna TP away to B site, and they don't read this actually. They're gonna be staying more towards A, and that bomb is gonna go down.
Do you believe it to be a fake?
It seems that they might have. And now he's gonna go for a mid push, maybe try and get the walkout here. He gets 1, he does spot him the other. Goes for a repeat.
Another 1v1.
Oh, but that dart is gonna
He
force him to
does
move,
get
and he
it.
picks up the clutch. Absolutely amazing play there. It seems like BCSS has got a real big chance here, actually, even with the player down.
The hero plays are really what's saving them. If they can continue with all of these hero plays, they'll definitely win a lot of rounds.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what it is, right? At the end of the day, it's hero plays, because we've seen the 4K from Nathan, we've seen it now from Omen, and we've seen it early game with the Reyna. We're just waiting on Mugi to pick it up. They have left spike and spawn this time, and they're sort of just poking around. Looks like more of a focus towards A. Reyna alone in mid.
Jet does
And
dash
Mugi's
onto
already
A
out
side.
on top of Jen. Lou will pick up Twitter. And the Jets trade each other out. Now in a 2v4 for BCSS. Hoping to pick up another kill here. Looking for that Reyna. Sova drone is coming. He's gonna get tagged. Now everyone is chasing him.
He does get
So
one.
low HP. Just barely gets out with the dismiss. Everyone is bunched up here in a 3v2.
It does look like
They're
they want
gonna
to
be
end A site.
walking their way onto the A site. Silverdart comes out with the Reyna ult. But that counter ult, 2 counter ults.
Last player standing.
Reyna's going to fall for the Sova ult. Gonna try and get bombed down again, but he's forced to step off.
It will be a 1v3 for the Sova to
And
win.
they're just util dumping him.
Mm-hmm.
He's having to play tricky here. Lou's getting ready, and that is a thrifty for Mosscrop. Well done.
Mm-hmm. That was beautiful.
I find it hard to call that a thrifty, though, when they invested 2 ultimates into that round, when I don't really feel that they had to. They had numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, the numbers do not lie, and we're looking at an eco buy for BCSS here going into this round. Sheriffs and a Hero Vandal. It's going to be the most that they have. It's going to be a difficult one for sure. The Jet Knives, though, they could have saved. We'll have to see. It's looking like a mid push.
Scanning ahead.
They will dot bottom mid.
Nathan getting ready to push up a main. Mugi's gonna pick up 1 in mid. That smoke's down. But Nathan gets traded out by the Jet in A main. And we're gonna see more of a rotation on both sides here towards the middle. And Mugi is completely alone. Pushing this corner. He knows one is there. Dashes into the smoke. He spots out the KO and he's going to fall.
Now what can the rest
Now,
do?
BCSS are completely split. Xenox gonna pick up Twitter Bug 10 in mid. And they know where the Reyna is. Standing there. AFK on my life, he says, as he gets spammed by bullets and Sova darts. Looks like they're gonna be calling for a tech pause.
No tech pause called, actually.
No tech pause. He's getting dinner. Well, you know what they say, a gamer's gotta eat, so...
Mm-hmm.
No timeout. The score is still relatively even. We've yet to see a team win more than 2 rounds in a row. And a few better guns into the hands of BCSS, but still nothing to write home about. It's looking like it's going to be a B main push. Directly into that KJ util. It's going to be difficult for sure. Mugi runs mid with Bug 10. Gonna get scanned out by that drone, and Jet dashes up, picks up on the KO, but gets traded. Lou picks up 2. Absolutely amazing in mid there. Now into a 4v2. Nathan picks up the bomb and is looking where he can go. He's kind of stuck here in mid. He doesn't know what angles are clear. And he's just waiting to get flanked.
They really are holding every angle.
Yeah. He's having to do a lot. His Reyna is AFK at the minute. Apparently getting dinner. Looking like he's going to make a mad dash towards A. But so many footsteps. That Jet is going to hear him coming.
That Jet is
Swinging
ready.
it without a care in the world. Gun not even out. And he's going to fall there alone.
Now let's see who wants the kill. Who's gonna run for it?
Xenox going to be running towards, but it's a mad dash for everyone else. Benito's going to run into him first and spots out the Reyna, just staring at the wall. Having a good old time, and Lou will steal the kill for a 3k.
Well, the 4v5 turned into a 3v5.
It has turned into a 3v5 very quickly. I don't think any of us actually saw that one coming. But, you know, 4th player's still in the game. Maybe you can do something with that.
Free ult orb.
It will definitely be hard for BCSS, though, going into this round with only 1 ultimate, the Sova ult. They're going to need to get bombed down first before that is even useful. Early information going. Knife gets used. Sova darts on both sides, and Bug 10 is already almost at pizza with Spike. He's going to get flashed quite hard, but no one's there to capitalize on it. Sova drone comes out, and he's going to push all the way, get E, but get traded out. And now 2 defending players on bomb here. Mugi alone in tree. Will pick up 1, but another one is there waiting just around the corner. Xenoc. Oh, and the timing, is he gonna get it?
Does he know?
Just on that right side.
Well, he does now.
Spots him out, but few bullets short. Really can't spam that. He's gonna go for the pick against the Sova. Out of bullets, he's forced. Gets the kill there with the last bullet left, and he's ready to go back for another fight with the Sova. Lou and Benito are now actually on this corner. He's gonna be fighting a 1v2 if he picks this timing wrong.
Looks like they're ready for this, though.
Absolutely stalemate. He walks up with just the knife. It is absolutely unfortunate. Now just that Reyna left alone in spawn. It's gonna be another free ultimate orb for the defenders here of Moss Crop. It's looking like they're starting to take away with this game.
But BCSS is still putting up a fight,
Seconds left.
getting it down to only 2 players.
Yeah, it's not looking easy for them. Only 3 players to go against the 5, and, well, I mean, it's hard enough to do that, but at least when you have Arena, right? It's easier to go against, you know, a higher number of people, because things like Dismiss and Heal make it easier to take those fights for yourselves, but the Reyna's AFK, so it's really not helping their case. Looking like it's going to be another tiles push, but Huxted is ready with the smoke. Not actually going to send one out, but that knife will spot a few.
Does look like they really like taking mid control. I guess this is a good idea if you want to try and fight for kills.
Sovol's going to come out and spot out E just a little bit. Omens get traded, and Huxted is left alive. Now just 2 active players left for BCSS. One's going to fall in the cross, and that is it for the round again. The mid plays are just not working for them.
Yeah.
I think it's like you said earlier, they don't really have the flashes or enough smokes to really take control of that space and deal with it. Especially not with the man advantage that they sorely lack.
Looks like they're
And
playing
now
to
dancing
play.
around the Reyna, looking at what they can do. Who are they going to give the ultimate orb to? Would be best for Sova in this instance, and he's going to take it. 7-3 now as we approach the last 2 rounds of the half. Do we see a 7-5?
Do we see a 7-5? I think that'll be really dependent on if this Jet can get a lot more kills while dashing in. Because right now,
Yeah, absolutely we're going to need to see more from the Jet.
he's the primary pushing power right now.
Yeah, and it's definitely been difficult because a lot of their pushes we've been seeing, you know, them splitting up or going mid, and it's not been the best play, I'll say that. Because look at that, all that pressure we have on mid, we've got the KO and the Sova standing mid, and we've got the Jet in tree ready for the off angle there. And it looks like we might be seeing a Jet 1v1. Mugi's actually going to pick that one up. And now he goes for another pick in mid, but KO's going to back off to focus on the players in main. Mugi slowly walking up on Omen here. Forced to smoke. He doesn't have much he can do. He's just gonna get spammed down. And now we're back to only 2 players. Down to 1 so quickly. Nathan will try and get that bomb down, but that's Soval coming out pretty quickly. He's gonna get tagged one more time, and he's dead. He just narrowly avoids it. And he is getting cascaded on super hard. Players dropping into the site, and that is just a little bullet to his foot.
That will
he
be
is gone.
That will be 8-3 on the half. We're at
8-3, probably gonna see a 9-3 on the half.
Yeah.
Do we see a 9-3 curse? Do we see a 9-3 curse?
What if at 9-3 the Reyna comes back?
An interesting last round here. We're gonna be seeing full buys from both sides, except in the hands of Nathan, who cannot afford a full gun. And we will be seeing Zenok buy the operator again, gonna be holding that A main as he did before. We've got a few ultimates ready on the table. 4 on the side of Moss Crop. Hopefully we see some of those come out pre-round. KO Knife will scan Mugi and the Omen Twitter Bug 10. They go for mid, but E picks him up, and it's just too easy. Huxted will fall to the other Omen. but there's only so much they can do, and they're already splitting up once again to take their 1v1s. Nathan walking into sight, just the spike by himself. Desperately trying not to get hit by that Sova dart.
The Sova does have a lurk timing onto the enemy Sova. What can you do with
Oh,
it,
but
though?
the timing, he picks him up. Nathan's gonna get that bomb down as Bugton gets another one and picks up the ob. Going for the Omen ult onto site, but Xenoc will kill Nathan. And this is gonna be incredibly difficult. 33 HP remaining, and only one player to counter him. That KJ ult is gonna be tough. But Bugton does not care. That will be an operator kill and a thrifty, taking us to an 8-4 half, completely unexpected, I might add.
A 54k from their Omen.
Yeah, we've seen him do it before, and it's no surprise that he pulls it off again with the operator in his hands. Bomb already down. I mean, it was the round to win.
He does win that crucial 1v1 against that Jet with only a classic.
Absolutely, it was a well-placed shot as well. But now, defending half with only 3 players is going to be pretty difficult. You kind of just have to decide whether or not to stack or retake every time, because you don't have enough players to put on all sites, but it looks like they're going to be trying it this half with a full A rush on the side of Moskrop.
Only Omen here to really defend it.
It's definitely going to be tough for them. Flash will pick up Benito, but it is not going to slow their advance. Xenoc dashes onto site, and Omen is forced to hide behind the door. Mollies and smokes coming out. Bomb going down. Xenoc will get the trade onto Mugi and pick up Nathan at the same time. Now it's just all up to Bugston. And he actually does get that shot.
What?
He gets 2 more while blinded! Absolutely amazing! Now trying to retake the site all on his own with just a Sheriff.
A Sheriff in a dream.
Sheriff in a dream, and that KJ turret will spot him out. Just doing what he can. Benito under heaven. Oh, he was just waiting for him to drop, and now it's not over yet. But I think it might be over.
It might be.
Benito will close out the round 9-4 for Moskrop. Looking very dominant on this half, but I mean, you have to look at that highlight there from Bug10. 3 kills with a Sheriff while Omen blinded. I mean, that's insane. But it looks like we will be seeing a timeout from BCSS. Trying to figure out something they can do, I imagine. Maybe their Reyna's back. Something that they can do with 4 players, but I don't know, man. What do you think they're going to be talking about right now?
I think they're probably talking about what... I feel like what site they want to stack. Since with 4 players, they can just leave one on A or B and have free on the other to really try and hold down a site hit. Since normally, even with 5 players, you mainly only stack free to one site.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult for sure. They might even